Well, hey, Reston Bible Church. Hope you're enjoying this absolutely beautiful fall weather we're having. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. Here are your announcements for Sunday, October the 27th.
RBC Men, don't forget that this coming Monday is our next Men's Summit. Our speaker is going to be Chris Davis. Chris is an author and a pastor locally in Alexandria, and he's also brothers of one of our beloved members, Danny Davis. Chris is going to be speaking with the title, Hope is the Fuel. How oftentimes we think about Jesus' coming return as something that doesn't have any impact on our lives today, and yet it has massive implications on the hope that we have in our lives in the present. So men, please be there. The meal starts at 6:30, the event starts at 7:30. Come for both. We'd love to see you for a time of connecting with other men and hearing from Chris speak.
Hey, Reston Bible Church, it's Bob Shull, pastor of community engagement. You may have noticed a few flyers around the church because we're trying to highlight the fact that Greg Steer is going to be here Sunday, November 3rd. Some of you may remember he was here in March of 2022, giving his testimony about being an unlikely fighter, and many of you said to me afterwards, man, that was so powerful, he should come back. Well, he's back. He's going to be here on Sunday, November 3rd, and he'll speak at both services, but you'll also have two other opportunities. First, he's going to do a training in room 250 right after the second service, and then we're going to go out to the streets and have spiritual conversations. If you want to do that, please register. But secondly, he's going to come back that night and speak in the youth room at 7 p.m. on how do you practically live radical like Jesus. And I just would challenge you, this would be a great opportunity to hear from a really well-known speaker who's passionate about sharing his faith, but also to grow in your walk. So RBC, let's move forward in making Christ known. Register at restonbible.org/radical. Hope to see you there.
Hey, Reston Bible Church, Pastor Jim here. You know, one of our top priorities is outreach into our community. We want as many people in the community around Reston Bible Church to experience an opportunity to hear the gospel message of Jesus Christ. You know, one of the most challenging populations to reach for the gospel is the deaf community in the DC metro area. On a consistent basis, on Sunday mornings at our 10:45 service, we have roughly 8 to 10 deaf folks who consistently are with us, and it's exciting. It's exciting to see what God is doing. But we want to help them reach their friends in the community of the deaf world. And we know that some of you may have deaf friends as well. Well, on Friday, November 8th at 7 o'clock p.m., we are going to be showing a film here, and it's specifically the Jesus film in ASL, American Sign Language. It's the first time, to my awareness, that a major feature film is being released in ASL, in the language of our deaf community. And so we want to encourage you to pass the word along to anyone you might know. You can go to restonbible.org/JesusFilm, learn more about it. You can purchase a ticket yourself because it will be captioned for those who are hearing, and purchase a ticket for a friend who may be a part of the deaf world here in the DC area. So please be praying about it. We'd love for you to come. We'd love for you to pass the word along. And it's our heart that God would reach those in the deaf community here in our world for the gospel of Jesus Christ.
If you've heard of Amazing Grace, Great is Thy Faithfulness, How Great Thou Art, if those sound familiar to you, especially if they're not familiar to you, come join us on November the 9th from 6 to 8 p.m. We'll be singing those classic hymns as well as learning some new ones, and maybe hearing about some of the story behind those hymns. We'll have some fire pits, hand warmers. You can bring a picnic dinner at 5:30, tailgate in the parking lot. So come and bring your lawn chairs and join us that night. This is an all-church event, so we'd love for you guys to come and join us as we sing hymns together to the glory of God. Find more information on restonbible.org/family-hymn-sing.
RBC, want to remind you that First Fruits is right around the corner on Saturday, November 23rd. This is our church-wide initiative that we go out in our community and we serve in a variety of ways. So make sure that you sign up as an individual, sign up as a family, get ready for a day of hard work, but extremely rewarding work as well. So you can go ahead and go to restonbible.org/firstfruits to sign up. Hope to see you there.
RBC, thanks again for watching. You can get information on all this and more at restonbible.org/events. You can also find this on the Events tab of the RBC app. Please be in prayer for the 2 countries mentioned at last weekend's Missions Emphasis Weekend. We pray for good fruit from those trips and that God would continue to be glorified by the churches and believers in those countries. And pray as well for our missions banquet and this upcoming Missions Emphasis Weekend. We hope you'll be blessed and encouraged hearing about what God is doing in neighborhoods and nations throughout the world. Have a great rest of your week. We'll look forward to seeing you Sunday.